Coffee and Headlines is brought to you by the generous support of our viewers and the following community partners: Best Cord Cutting TV, Bravo's Restaurant Bar, Joint Boutique Hotel and Cowork, Puerto Vallarta Neurofeedback, Puerto Vallarta Owners Reps, Oculto, and Siam Cocina Time. Thank you for your support, and thank you for supporting our community partners. Hey, good morning, everyone. Welcome back to Coffee and Headlines. This is our morning get-together live here on Facebook, where we take a look at news and stories we can find from our city, state, and country. We take a look at your questions, ideas, comments, suggestions, and we combine all this information, put it to good use as a community of English-speaking locals here in Puerto Vallarta, and as a community of Puerto Vallarta fans, lovers, people like you who have a special place in your heart for our city. Today is October 8th. It's a Tuesday, and this morning I had my big epiphany. The fall is, I don't even know if it has started officially. I forget the date of the fall, whatever, but it's like Christmas stuff is in supermarkets now, and Day of the Dead events are starting to spring all over the place, and Thanksgiving events, and this, that, and the other, and people are coming back, and there's just so much activity. I'm excited about this. Eric Allen, my dear friend, I am going to stop for a second, just say hello, and I am so happy that you were here for a few days. Sorry, selfish moment. But my dear friend Eric was in town and we had some quality time together. It is great to see you, and I hope that you're back at home safe. And congratulations on getting your residence, of course. Anyhow, this is what we have to work with today. I have a few bits of news that I wish to share with you today. What else do we have? We have a couple of things, so we might as well get started. As usual, if you have something really important that you wish to share with everybody. I found, Paco, focus. Important stuff, add a capital letter Q. And if you're watching the broadcast for the first time live, feel free to let us know by writing the capital letter. And in your comment, we'll give you a nice little welcome. Otherwise, we're generally happy to see you and grateful to see you, particularly if you're not watching live and you're watching later on in the day. We love you just the same. And what I got really excited for a second about is that I found this great documentary about Mexico City that I hope you will find as intriguing as I did. And I'll share that in a little while. But first, let us take a look at some news. Look who's there. This is Carlos Alberto Ruiz Hernandez. He is the new director at SEAPAL. He is a civil engineer from Ixtapa who has vowed to address Puerto Vallarta residents' demands to ensure that our city does not lack any clean water in the future. Of course, we wish him well in his new position and keep our fingers crossed for constant clear water, but also for no more caca water accumulations during the rain season. As you know, this year has been rather interesting. So we will wish him well. Moving right along, it has been announced that all public health centers in town have flu vaccines available as of yesterday. Even though vaccination season has not officially begun, you can now get a dose between now and March of next year, although it is recommended to get the vaccine before temperatures drop. It is expected that by the time the season is over, some 60,000 doses of the flu vaccine will have been distributed and applied among the population. So I am sure some of you are wondering, where are these health centers? Well, they are called Centro de Salud in Spanish. We have a map on our website that shows the location of a couple of them. These are places where you can go and get your vaccine shot for free. So if this is important to you, it's just a matter of locating the health center nearest to your home. And I also want to give you an update on this tropical formation in the Pacific Ocean that has been near the coast of Michoacán and Colima. This is the tropical formation that has been responsible for the rain we've been experiencing over the past couple of days. And everything seems to indicate that the rain amount, the rainfall will increase in the coming days as the tropical formation continues to head north, passing by Cabo Corrientes tomorrow. The good news is that at present time, there is no indication that the formation will develop into something stronger, a storm or a hurricane, and we will continue to hope that its effect in the region will not amount to more than just rain. That said, let us take a quick look at our weather forecast just to see what is going on out there. Let me turn my eyes to it's partly smurfing cloudy. Enjoy it or else. Well, that's pretty benign considering some of the things that have come out of our CAROLE weather person. It is 26 degrees right now. Oh my God, humidity is high. 87%. It's going to be a schwitzer. If there's any consolation, it is that the temperature has been coming down little by little. Last night was a really wonderful night. I was able to sleep under the sheets for a change. And our weather forecast for today says that we're going to have overcast skies in the morning with thunderstorms in the afternoon. A chance of rain of 91%, so bring your umbrella around. We will have a high temperature of only 27 degrees and a low of 22. Sounds like siesta weather to me, actually. Then tomorrow, Wednesday, mostly cloudy skies in the morning with thunderstorms in the afternoon. A chance of rain of 68%, a high of 29, and a low of 22. Then on Thursday, partly cloudy skies in the morning with rain in the afternoon, and a chance of rain of 64%, a high of 30, and a low of 22. So that's what we have in terms of weather. Of course, I forgot that I prepared a little something for you, so I'm going to show it right now. Dun, 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 dun. Here you go. This Thursday, we conclude our Mexican independence-inspired exploration of Mexican music with Mexico's Soulful Storytellers, where we will delve into the lives and legacies of 5 influential traditional songwriters: Agustín Lara, Consuelo Velázquez, Armando Manzanero, José Alfredo Jiménez, and Juan Gabriel. We will explore how each composer's life and surroundings shaped their timeless creations. You'll also hear iconic songs from each of these legendary composers, some of which are sure to be familiar to you. As always, the meeting is at 5 p.m. at the Joint Boutique Hotel and Cowork. Celebrate Mexico's independence by celebrating our music. Celebrate with us. And be sure to follow our Facebook page for more details about these events. And now, of course, I want to tell you about this documentary that I found on YouTube. You know, I love it when YouTube sends me things that I didn't ask for and they make perfect sense. We know, because we've talked about this many, many, many times, that Mexico City was built over a lake. And if you didn't know that, well, this documentary will help you understand how and why. This is called What's Under It, and it takes you under the ground in Mexico City to help us understand how it was built over the Texcoco Lake, what keeps the city from sinking, what keeps the city relatively safe from earthquakes, and it's in English, so it should be a lot of fun. I am going to leave the link for it in the show notes for you to be able to enjoy if you have curiosity about this. I also want to tell you about something that happens every year in Guadalajara, a big, massive party or celebration. This is the Romería. It's a celebration in honor of the Virgin of Zapopan. It is a traditional religious fiesta that takes place every year on October, excuse me, on October 12th. This is a very important celebration that dates back to the year 1734. Since 1734, every year in the Guadalajara metropolitan area, there has been the celebration of the Romería. The ritual consists of transporting the image of the Virgin throughout municipalities around Guadalajara, and it culminates with the return of the Virgin to its home at the Zapopan Basilica. And of course, when the Virgin of Zapopan reaches its destination, some 2 million people are there waiting for her. 2 million people. So when I told you this is a big celebration, I am not kidding. Among them, many groups of dancers and members of indigenous communities. It is a big party. So unless you enjoy massive events and crowds, this 12th of October would be a good time to stay away from Zapopan. It is quite amazing. We were just there and everything was so quiet and peaceful. And of course, because the Romería is coming, I have been seeing notices of traffic changes and circulation modifications in the area because, again, this is a big to-do. Of course, if you are in the Guadalajara metropolitan area, this is something that you may want to pursue if you enjoy those traditional celebrations. Also going on in Guadalajara, as long as we're talking about things that are already moving or becoming or being announced, the traditional Day of the Dead and cardboard toy fiesta is also about to be announced. I went to that last year with Lars and other friends from Guadalajara, our dear friend Luisa and her husband Lucas, and we had a great time exploring that crafts fair. And of course, before we dive into your comments and your questions and ideas, one more reminder that tomorrow we will celebrate episode 29 of the Spotlight, yet another set of interviews. We're going to have Lawrence Goodwin from El Rey Lounge and Peggy Nelson, president of the International Friendship Club. They are both going to tell us about their activities, and I am very much looking forward to that. And with all that said, I am now looking forward to your comments. Aha. Let's see. Yay. Oh, that was from me. Duh. Yay, bouncing fighters. You know, ever since the Lucha Libre, I have been spending a little bit of time trying to find out more about the fighters that we saw, because some of them are from Puerto Vallarta and their personas were really funny. So I am looking for Facebook pages for everyone involved so that we can be better prepared for the next Lucha Libre, which I'm already excited about. Let's see. We have lots of good mornings, and I am happy to read those. Let's see. Many hellos. Many hellos. Angelica starting to count days to come back. Good for you. Logan says, bring on the rain. Yes, we like the rain. Counting but lost track. 31st in time for Day of the Dead. Good for you, Vicky. excellent news. And then we hear from Dan. You know, when you step outside and you can see your breath, it is time to be in Mexico. Oh, absolutely. Come back soon. And I hope Kathy is in good health. I hope you guys are doing okay, and I look forward to your return. Let's see what else. Oh, that sounds like something I'd like to do. Wake and bake. It is not Sunday. Otherwise, I would wake and bake without hesitation. Let's see what else we have. Boom, 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 boom. Let's see. Lots of comments. Not a lot of cues, but that's okay. Let's see. Oh, I see. Okay, now I'm getting it. What's under it? Thanks for the link, you guys are saying. Yes, doesn't that sound interesting? It'll be a fun watch. Oh, Christopher, thank you. Thank you for all you do building a community. Well, it's a selfish thing, Christopher, because you nurture me back, believe it or not. I mean, I look at my group of friends today, and with very few exceptions, most of my inner circle, most of my close friends are friends that I've made through coffee and headlines. It is just as much of a pleasure for me to be part of this community that you friends keep alive and well nurtured. What about the Fiestas de Octubre in the Agua Azul Park? I used to go all the time when I lived in Guadalajara. We announced that they began. We announced it yesterday, I believe. They are happening and they will continue throughout the entire month. What happened with the Fiestas de Octubre in El Parque Agua Azul? Is it still happening? I used to go there. Once again, we announced it. Yes. Ooh, is there an echo here? We announced it yesterday, Angelica. They have started. They're alive and well. They're going on. Let's see. Boom, 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 boom. There's a queue. It would be fun to have one of the fighters on the spotlight. You know, I would tend to agree with you, Karen. If I can get a hold of one, I would love to. I'll see what I can do, but you're absolutely correct. Logan, hi Muffin. We are both predatorials whenever we can, I suppose. Logan says, yes, the Lucha Libre is talking. When you find the golden boy, let me know. I'm not having any luck on Facebook or Instagram. Well, oh, watch me blush. The golden boy, he was very handsome. I haven't found the golden boy either, but next time that they do an autograph signing event, we can go and be stalkers or whatever. Let's see. We can't wait for Halloween and Day of Dead, bringing costumes and gifts for kids. Good for you. And I think that's it. Yes. Logan says, Karen Miller, brilliant idea. I think someone was trying to set me up with someone from Demonio Blanco, but I didn't hear from the organizers. It's a challenge, but soon enough we will get more and more interesting people to join us for the spotlight. I am excited already because a lot of people are starting to inquire about upcoming episodes of the Spotlight. So I think we will continue to see more and more interesting people joining us there. And with that said, I think this is a good time to end today's broadcast. As always, I am so grateful for your company, your comments, your content ideas, your suggestions, and I am so grateful for everything you do to spread the good word of what we do here at Coffee and Headlines and to support it. I will be back tomorrow morning as usual, and I will be so very happy to share more coffee headlines and news and stories with you. Between now and then, have an awesome day, and I'll see you again tomorrow morning. Take care.